We got it. What is going on, YouTube? I am back. This is TriStar Volunteer with the rod and reel that I promised you. And just to let you know, the one that I ended up going with was the Pflueger Trion TRI25. And yes, I already do have a Pflueger Trion TRI20, and I've had it for like 4 years and I really liked it. That is why I went with this one. And yes, this is a budget rod and reel set. The reel is a little larger itself, a little bit bigger. I think it weighs in at 7.1 ounces. It has a 7 ball bearings instead of 5. So that hood should help with it being a little bit smoother. Also, the reason I wanted the TRI25, you have a 23-inch retrieve versus a 20.8-inch retrieve on the TRI20. And yes, this is still a budget rod and reel. This right here, I will put the link down there because right now, as of the second week of March, you can get a very good deal on this. This is usually about $60. I think that's what I paid for the other one, 60 or 70 bucks. But right now you can get it off Amazon, $39.99, I believe it is. I think it was 40 bucks. So that is not bad at all. It's a 5'6" graphite rod, and the action is light, so it's a little bit stiffer than what the other one is. I can see a little bit of changes on it that they've made to it, but for the most part, it's basically the same. So I just knew how many years I've got out of this one and how good of luck I've had with it without it breaking. So I figured I would go with an updated one with a little bit stiffer rod. So yeah, I want to get down there and see how smooth the retrieve is on it. Maybe I'll catch something, and if I do, hopefully we'll see how it feels like on this one-piece rod. So let's go down to the river and let's try this out and let's see how it goes. Yeah, I can already tell it's gonna be a lot more sensitive than that 2-piece that I was throwing, so. Smooth. The thing too with that retrieve being longer, a little like, what was it, 23 inches I believe, versus 20 point, whatever, right around 20 for the other one. Yeah, that's less turns to get your lure moving back to you. You don't have to sit there and turn as quick, so this reel is smooth. I'm liking that longer retrieve. I'll throw a few more times right here, and then I'm actually going to go to another spot down there. I'm about to get this rod right here on some smallmouth, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Honestly, that other Shakespeare I had for a $15 rod, it was alright, but even just going up to this one, which regular price on it I think is 60 bucks, which is still a budget rod. It is still night and day, even if I haven't hooked anything yet, and I can still even tell a big difference on it. Stay off the bank a little bit right here and throw it right up near this tree. There, because I think that's where they're sitting, honestly. I don't think they're out in the middle. There they were. Oh, that was nice. I knew they were sitting up close. So yeah, I don't know why they're sitting right up here on the bank, but they are. Oh, he took off. And that did feel good. I felt, you know, felt a lot better than that other one. So yeah, definitely. So far I'm signing off on this. I kind of wish I would have had this for longer than I have had it. And I've been down here fishing for maybe 5 minutes. So I might go try this other place, and then I'm probably gonna call that an evening and get back home, because that's really what I wanted to check. But so I need to stay off the bank as far as possible, and I'm wanting to get it right through here, almost under those branches. And as it's floating down, you want to retrieve it in, and enough to keep it spinning, but you want to make it look as natural as possible, something floating down the river. So, and the key is, can I get it under those branches? You can control this really good too, a lot better than that that cheap Shakespeare rod. It just feels a lot more under control. You feel like you can control your cast better. Because after throwing it a few times, it's, you know, I'm not really even too nervous throwing it right there. I mean, I know if I wanted to go straight underneath it for a big part, but Yeah, I feel like I got much better control of where I'm wanting to throw to with this one than that cheap Shakespeare one. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is definitely in the budget category. With all this being regular price $60 and I picked it up for $40, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still budget, but I don't think it feels budget, to be honest with you. I think it feels like a lot better rod than what you're paying for it. A rod and reel combo than what you're paying for it. Yeah, I mean, this thing is easy to cast. It's whisper quiet, man. Maybe I'm just used to my old one and used to that cheap one, but I mean, it is quiet. All right, so I'm very impressed with that new Pflueger Trion TRI25 rod and reel that I picked up. It is super smooth. It does not feel like a cheap budget rod and reel in my opinion. So if anybody's thinking about buying it, I'm gonna keep testing. I'm probably gonna use that. That's gonna be my main trout rod and reel here for the next few months at least. It felt a lot better than the Shakespeare, that cheap Shakespeare two-piece that I had. And right now, again, this is like the second week of March. You can get that off Amazon, the rod and reel combo for, I think it's $39.99, I think is how much it is. I'll put the link down here at the bottom, so you just gotta click it and check it out. But that's a great deal on it. You're basically getting the rod free once you do that. So, because I think the reels are usually that much by themselves. So, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep fishing with it. I'm gonna keep testing it out, and I will update you as we go throughout this fishing season. But thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button here at the bottom, hit that subscribe in the top corner. Thank you for watching YouTube, and I will see you later.